We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask from return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So we're going to look at the NASDAQ, we're going to look at the S&P 500 index, and we're going to use Ultimate 42 Vision, which brings the clarity for us to see what's going on within the charts. Are we under a bull or bear indicator, and where's the strength and weakness? And you can now gain access to this indicator as well, the 42 Vision Premium Indicators. The link is down below in the description. But before we break it all down on what's going on with the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 index, and are we in a correction or crash, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities I mentioned on Friday morning. We strive for those opportunities every single day. And if you want to get on early with us, every single morning, no matter if the stock market's going up or going down, we look and strive for these every single day. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we're going to jump right into it here with these charts. So the home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you want to get on early with us, every single morning we strive for opportunities like these. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So here are the three stocks I mentioned this morning. Two of the three stocks turned out to be home runs, and this is how they performed. So the first home run was GFAI. We caught this one right after the bell at around 9:33. Had a bull indicator on Ultimate 42 Vision, showed strength picking up, had a slight pullback, and took off to a highest point of 70% plus from when we mentioned it, with full strength on 42 Vision, guys. This was phenomenal and beyond expectations. Now, SXTC, we caught this one consolidating after pulling back in the pre-market, had a slight bull indicator pop up, but quickly negated by a bear indicator, jumped up about 5 to 8%, pulled back, hit a low here, and reversed with strength, got that bull indicator on Ultimate 42 Vision, picked up strength here, as you could see it on 42 Vision, hit a highest point of 25% plus, guys. If you want to get on early with us, we strive for opportunities like these every single morning. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. We're going to jump right into it here with these charts. So here we are with the S&P 500 index, and if we pull up the NASDAQ, it's pulling downwards as well. And I'm starting to see some correlations to when I called out the last correction of 2021. Now, I called it out around February, started to unravel in March, and it lasted all the way towards May for growth stocks, but cyclical and reopening plays started to go back up around the end of March and beginning of April. Now, that does not change anything for day trading opportunities. This type of volatility creates opportunities, but the only way you can see them is if you have clarity in the charts, because if I put the 30-minute with the amount of volatility that the NASDAQ has had with these bull indicators and these setups of 42 Vision showing extreme weakness, reversal, bull indicator, and full strength, there are plenty of opportunities to be found and traded all the way throughout. But the bigger picture of things is showing a downward direction. We're going to look at this quick audio. All I ask for is 1 minute of your time. It's from the past and it's two videos. So it's one video within another video, talking about the previous video and then talking about it in the future and how things played out and what we're going to look at in this video to be prepared and aware. And then we're going to jump right into everything that I'm seeing today and present time. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a short clip of a video that I talked about several times, and I wanted every single investor and viewer to not miss out on it. And I know that sometimes you guys look at my videos and you're like, oh my gosh, 10 minutes, 14 minutes, you know, and it's really because I put in the effort and time. I know some people say I talk a lot, but I really need you guys to understand. And not only that, but some of you guys might understand everything, but there's a lot of investors and viewers that are completely unaware to what's going on. So I like to break everything down as simplified as possible, and it sometimes takes time, as I'm speaking right now. So all I'm asking for is a minute of your time. The next minute is going to show the date of that video, where we were at, what I drew out, and even though the drawing is not exactly the same, it's going in the same direction, and these are the circles I want you to remember when I talk about the peaks and how the stock market was going to continue to reflect. I also talk about different topics there, which we're going to touch base after the video. So stay tuned and hang on tight. And thank you guys so much for your patience. I hope you guys are learning and that you guys are receiving information and insight that gives you some better understanding of the market. Stay tuned. 39.50, and it's been going down since. So one thing I want us to pay close attention to is if the market continues to build this behavior. This is the behavior that I'm seeing, right? If it continues this and we're hitting newer lows and it continues to hit these peaks, right? Then the market is struggling to hold itself up because the repurchase agreements of these dates do not exist right now. And a lot of people don't realize how much of an impact the Federal Reserve's decisions has on the overall market. Like, the only reason why the market's been pushing up higher, it's all the forward outlook and hope, but it's these dates. These dates hold up the market from going any lower or from staying stagnant. It keeps on pushing it. It keeps on creating anticipation, excitement, you know, the speculation and the hope of seeing ticker symbols going up. So I didn't really want to make this video, and I didn't want to have to, but I need to make every single investor and viewer aware that we might be in the middle of a crash or correction already getting started. As you could see in the short clip, one was in February, one was in March, and it's pulling up right now here on the screen, the screenshots of those times and those dates, and how I mentioned it in February, what was coming out, I drew it out, and then it played out about a month later. So here we are with the S&P 500 index pulling downwards on the 30-minute, and if I put the 4-hour, you could see things starting to pull back, right? And it's almost forming that same effect. Up, down, and then possibly go back up a little bit, and then back down, and then up, down, and we're going to continue to see this type of effect for the next several weeks and months due to the fact that the stock market is trying to price in the pricing in of interest rates rising, and you can see it also in the bonds, guys. The higher this goes, the lower this will go as well, and that is happening. This has been going upwards since the beginning of year from 1.51 all the way to 1.79 so far. Some people see this going between 1.8 to 2.0 and possibly even slightly above 2.0, and that is also affecting the Nasdaq. And you could see it in the Nasdaq playing out. Down, up, down, up, down. And we may continue that direction. Now, this has gone down nearly almost 10% plus, like 10 to 15%. Some people are expecting, and experts, based off of what I've read, and research is showing that this could go down a 20% drop from highs. So it's only 50% down from what others are expecting. So that means this could possibly retouch down here 14,200 and possibly break even further away from that, all the way down to a 13 to 12,000 area, literally between these two supports down here, 13,000 and all the way down to 12,400. That's a big drop. Okay, now am I expecting that to happen overnight? No. Could it happen in the next few weeks and months? It's possible. Do I think 20% is more than actually what will happen? I think so. I think a 10 to 15% is possible. We're in the middle of 10. There might be another 5%. So it could be something to watch between 14,000 and 13,500. If 13,500 does get broken through, then that is something to watch between 13.5 and 12.8. But right now, the Nasdaq is down about 10%. We'll have to see how it reacts between 10 to 15%. I'm going to be watching clearly here these bull and bear indicators within the volatility, maximizing on the opportunities and what the chart is showing when there's extreme weakness and possible reversals and strength. But the bigger picture is showing some downside, and it seems like it's not over. I could pull up articles after articles, posting fear, posting different articles, stating different things, and it's all pointing towards a big collapse. Now, I think that we are in for a correction, slightly touching crash territory on the Nasdaq, and the S&P 500 index is in for a correction. Now, It's only reached up to 4,800. The lowest we've gone is 4,500. That's just about 5 to 10% drop. I think this has room to drop another 10% from where it's at to constitute between a 10 to 20% drop from highs, which means this could drop all the way down back to about 4,000. And worst case scenario, between 3,800 and 3,900, all the way to the bottom side. But this is all in the mix of a correction / crash. There's going to be opportunities on the way down. And this is where investing begins. It's not where it ends, because it will set up for the next bull run. Every single time you see here in the charts, the bull and bear indicators popping up. Let me put the 1 day so you could see it even more spread out. You could see that these are the setups for the next bull run, set up for the next bull run, set up for the next bull run, and set up for the next bull run, set up for the next bull run, guys. And you could see it here. This was the time in that video that I mentioned earlier, and I did the circles. This was that correction from 3,900 all the way down to 3,700. That was a 10% correction that lasted from February to May. And as certain stocks started to pull up all the way through it in May, while the S&P 500 index was going higher, growth stocks were going lower. So keep in mind that growth and tech could get hurt even longer than the S&P 500 index. It has shown it in the history. It showed it last year. It's shown it in the past. And it's showing it right now. Growth stocks have taken a big hit, and the S&P 500 index is still near all-time highs and only down about 5 to 10%. So definitely something to be aware of. Keep in mind, be prepared, be aware. This is not fear. This is not being bearish. This is about being prepared. I'm going to be using Ultimate 42 Vision. You can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to receive the clarity you deserve with the 42 Vision Premium indicators, and you'll gain access to the daily watch list, weekly watch list, and a community of investors all looking to learn and grow together, and the premium indicators to receive the clarity you deserve, guys. As always, we're going to be looking for opportunities every single day, looking for home runs. Let's make some money, and thank you guys so much for watching.